Stadium, not far from Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. And today, this fan base eager to show everyone what the Panthers' home field advantage is all about. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Middle Tennessee's offense will have the ball first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress it. And it's for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these
intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. Great place to start for this offense. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Panthers are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Offense lining up quickly.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
And it's another FIU.
He's looking to pass. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Panthers. And they have the first points of the game. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Oh, they rocked it. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now on the option. Quick toss. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Let's take a look here at Middle Tennessee. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week. And you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough at this level. That's how they feel. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Patel. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Finding an escape route. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier,
snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Jukes his way for more. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Slithers into space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the left side. Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
And that's another FIU.
From the gun. Wide out trying to get it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Motion from the back. They'll run the toss. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Guys, let's talk a little about Middle Tennessee. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They'll operate out of split backs. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down and run. First down and more. Breaks into the open. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, first down. The snap sets up the throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. On his feet at the 40. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back.
Hold on.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Well, the head coach has to be losing his mind after all of these penalties. Now it's 1st and 30. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab deep. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. First down, 10 yards to go. Wants to go up top on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense set on first down. He'll set up to throw. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's a fumble. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. The short hands, it's Coates. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hauls it in. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Coates. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida International.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. After the laundry marked the field, 1st and 5 for this offense. Rushes on him. At midfield, he's got room. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around.
Deep shot for the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We're just about ready to start the second half.
Middle Tennessee, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. FIU pushing tempo.
It's so difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that guy.
Takes a hit as he fires. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. FIU set up with another 1st down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit.
Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Lets it go to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, FIU. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Got a little space. Quarterback's got the first. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Oof, that boy's got you holding your breath every time he runs the football. So elusive, so fast. He scrambles around, buys time, and throws an incompletion, but every incompletion even looks good because he's so exciting to watch.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Patel. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start offense.
Not much of a decision to make there. The defense will move them back. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw. Fires one high and deep. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Takes it the other way. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. DB's right up on the receivers. Off play action on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Back open in the middle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Defense might bring the house here. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
Coming into the the tunnel in the third quarter. This quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Might be looking to run. Fires left. It's caught. And he's still running after the move. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Throwing on the run. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Extending the play. He's going to... There he goes! And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, MTSU!
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
He's looking to throw. It's incomplete, and will change ends of the field now. We reach the break. It's FIU with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finding open areas. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Caught in the backfield, it's Cooper. And good blocking and space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. FIU pushing tempo.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. QB draw.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, fourth quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
Caught in the backfield. It's Coates. Oh, look out. The ball's free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Dude, let's go. I'm going to sit. This game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance. Offense, go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
That last completion has him set up, second and short. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Patel. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. All wideouts, no backs. Looking downfield on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coates. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big plays, and he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Patel. Gives him the big stiff arm. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Turning it on. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
How about that turn of events for the defense? Not only did they force the fumble and jump on it, creating a massive momentum shift, but they're already in field goal range where they stand right now to break this tie.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He's going to run it. Headed to the end zone. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Guys, this is the kind of finish we hoped for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Under fire. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. 2nd and goal coming up. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go with this one. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Now the play fake. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That late clutch field goal put them on top. They can almost taste victory if they can keep them from scoring to tie or win the game. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. That was fun, and it was big time, and it...